That was on the phone, I forgot to unmute it. But nah, Ingram just starting to blossom, bro. Just starting to blossom.
They really got to, but they don't never really run him like they need to. He just get it good at 20 carries.
About 7 yards deep.
Barely
and no run back
carries.
here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
4 years to learn how to be patient and let the fucking play develop. You know what I'm saying? So we run between the tags.
The Ravens gonna run his ass like a slave mule.
Oh yeah, he gonna get all the fucking ball carrying he want.
That nigga better learn how to throw the ball. He can't run the ball like he did last year. They gonna break him in half.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Shit, cheat code.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I'm live. See, bro. See, yeah, I did. Dog, yeah, come and watch this game, bro. You about to see this cheat code.
That nigga ain't even in camp.
Yeah, bro. This bitch break damn near every tackle, dog.
Well, if he a cheat code, I can't wait to see what Sonora's
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Saquon Barkley, that nigga probably retarded.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He is live, but I can't see shit.
A second down throw for Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Funny looking weapon, funny ass shit. Now I heard my shit delayed, like I heard what I just said just now.
A handoff left, Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is
Timbo, I know you heard they done found another planet, huh?
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
See what they talking about.
Here we go. Go right in. It's been a long day for you.
They'll give to Elliott running left. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again and go play action, hit them over the top.
On third down, and he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. They'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Little ass out every year, he's peeking a little bit high. He's standing on the toe, a little higher to try to throw the ball over the line.
Incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
God damn, quit running backwards and throwing the ball back. That would have been complete.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers.
Get a concussion in the middle
running
and
to make the stop
right
before
there,
it turns into something big.
That nigga can show his ass. He got all the way here. Yeah, you can see speed.
And this will be incomplete.
Linebacker.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, he got it right here.
And Ginn's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Breeze to another longtime vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That was dumb as shit, too.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Kamara. And that other nigga is back there.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
What's his name? Kamadi or whatever his name is? That nigga fast.
He's going to throw. And Cook has it left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
I got this. Mike, 48.
On 1st down, Breeze. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, high 7.
Breeze now to throw. And that's
Hold
going to
a
be
fucking
incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
No, they got up to like 10-7. So, Jeremy, you running the 2K this year?
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On second down, Elliott able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping, right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Nah, nigga, bottom of the morning, nigga.
You know you got to be the eyeball.
Man, I ain't got mine yet, dog. You can try to share play with him. We're going to get him today.
They'll try and run for it.
Yeah, I can feel him today, nigga.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. Pass the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I hope you don't get it.
Ezekiel Elliott, 65 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down.
I thought I wouldn't be able to play my son. One minute I thought I was dead.
And as you said, pick the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
They're going to be gone.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to get a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
Yeah,
they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board.
They say they got money to work with, too. I seen them Browns play. They ain't got no heart. They got a squad, but when they get down, they down.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. They'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Thomas, the intended target. And now it's second down.
You gotta understand, too, what people don't understand, they ain't saying is that now they got tape on that motherfucker Baker Mayfield. You know when the league get tape on you, nigga, that's gonna be a different game.
Ready?
Well, you can see the same for Mahomes. Yeah, you can see the same for Mahomes too. They got tape on him.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. He got 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Nah, I ain't doing that. You going too far. That's a bold prediction.
Ready? 95-56.
Yeah.
Check. Walk 54. Right here.
Yes, yeah. I think they make the playoffs, though, because, you know, Pittsburgh took a step back, no matter what they want to say. And the Ravens probably took a step back, too, so that was their only competition, so they should win the division.
More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams.
And you got to get it done. You got to, you know, like I say, you know, he talk a lot of shit. That's gonna get every defense he play gonna bring it to his ass.
But this the thing though, Big Ben old, bro. Yeah, man, he can't move around like he used to, dog.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yes, sir, boss.
On second down now. It's Elliott, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On third down, Elliott, and not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Marcus Sherrill's deep for the Saints. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
All y'all niggas send that shirt plate, man. Let me get in, get a game in.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Garner.
It's one of y'all live, bro. That's Timbo. Y'all remember that Madden a couple of months ago?
Back out on the field now comes
it's been a while, but I think when they first started,
hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Nah, it was like when it's like Madden 25, when they came over, like if you're in the main league,
you can chat with anybody in the main league. That one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play action. Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ted Ginn, 59 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
The Saints, huh?
Get
the fucking Saints, man. Shit. Just go back and forth.
It's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Fucking hell, if I get some Saints. They put that nigga's locker room on. That nigga's locker room on. Stand by on it.
To kick it off.
Niggas, man. The Saints, boy. They might
fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Who's your boy? I think G-Man gonna get the fuck.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. So this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the
football. The new Rockets coming out in the game, they don't let them do
the 26. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10.
Make them available. You know, they be doing that shit.
And now here's a carry heading left.
I think they got a way you could probably put it in
and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
Yeah, I mean,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this
that
defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
You had niggas going for them 4th and 18. That was stupid. Yeah, stupid, dog. That made the game because you got niggas don't. Well, it's like this. Niggas don't be wanting to beat a nigga head in. And niggas going for a 4th and 18. Eventually, the game is out of control. And you be sitting there playing that shit. Boy.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, it's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
You don't stop on 4th and 18 most 9 times out of 10.
On the play there, and now it'll be third down.
I'm saying. You're going to stop it. You're going to score the game and get out of the first half. 10 o'clock.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 37.
You know what? Listen, that in the same time you say that, you have the same niggas come back and say, you got to play man on man in 2K.
Today's broadcast,
same shit. That same shit I be saying.
Can't tell a nigga how to play.
All right, coach.
That's what I be saying. That's what I say. You let a nigga coach how he want to coach. That's how you want to do.
Get the party started for the
that's what I'm saying.
It was an even first half.
But that's what I'm saying. But that'd be my, I'm with you 100%. That'd be my argument at 2K. You can't tell me how to coach the team. You got to figure out how to beat it. I'm gonna do it all day, all ball, exactly.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints
to me,
up here
when the nigga
first
play
and
out
10
ball, that's better for me because I can beat the computer one-on-one most of the time. I'd rather the nigga be off ball.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It just depends on who you got. It depends on who you got. You got to know
first down. You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
I ain't never understood that nigga gonna tell me you want me to play man to man and you got 5 Westbrooks on your team. Get the fuck out of here. I can't keep up with none of them niggas.
Breeze now on first down.
Somewhere else.
To the right side, complete to Thomas. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yeah, because I can't control all these motherfuckers no ways.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
I got Michael Jordan's on the court, nigga. I'm supposed to play them man-to-man with who? Who the fuck I'm gonna guard him with?
Here's Breeze to throw.
Hey, dog, I'm telling you right now, I'm running the 2K league. I'm sending all y'all niggas invites. We gonna run that bitch. We gonna keep losing. I ain't
inside the 20.
I'm gonna be on that bitch. I'm
He ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
I'm trying to get my man on that damn, get to that motherfucking combine. I'm trying to win them 50 games early.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. His throw right on the 6. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
They gotta do something about them niggas sabotaging games. They
moved it over half the length of the football field.
He be doing the dumbest shit he can do.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left.
That's what you're right, but shit, can you get niggas to go right? Tell nigga, let's just play on Saturdays, nigga, from 12 to 4 o'clock, nigga, be available.
Flushed out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches
I see
for
we
him to
got
make
that
an
nigga with
impact on this game
the long
and on the stat sheet as
on the
well.
back of his arm. maybe some new
He's now on 3rd and goal.
Come on,
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover,
Kamara,
you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in
there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there.
They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
They had that shit, too, where a motherfucker get hurt when he come back. Whatever he got hurt, he had that like if he had a knee injury, come back with the knee brace on.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with
same game. You ain't lying.
have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40.
But they can, you know why they can do that shit? Because they cornered the market and they just made it with Madden was the only thing, the only football game. And they had them two. Then they had them two.
And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if you want it as well.
And that's what hurt the game, too.
Here's Marr to kick it away.
That's right. That's what hurt the game, though. That my playing shit hurt the game in football and in Madden. I mean, 2K. They spend more time. They spend more time with that shit than they do on the actual game itself. They just throw the game in there for you as a bonus. 2K franchise should be way better than what it is. But it ain't no money in that. You know, when you got that my player, you got to buy them damn coins. You want to buy shit to build your players. There's more money in that, so they spend more time with that shit. And then you got them they ain't never played
before.
Defense
is continuing
they
to
be into that shit like that's their nigga. That's the best. That's the closest they gonna come to ever being in the game.
Whether you're playing man or zone, eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
And that would never happen with Madden because who's going to play the lineman? Ain't nobody going to never be a lineman, so they can only go so far with that shit.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping
away. I ain't going to block for nobody.
But closer quickly at the end.
What they're going to end up doing is coming out with a 7-on-7 for Madden. No, that's what's going to blow up.
Gets this up across the 35.
Then you can play 7 the skill positions against each other.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just
that's going to help a lot of niggas, your youth. Like when you playing Madden against somebody, it'll help your user skills like a motherfucker when you start playing that 7-on-7. You can be the linebacker, you can be the cornerback.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Exactly. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
I wonder if they thought of that shit yet. You probably come up on something like that when you try to get paid. They hear us talking, they're gonna come up with that shit. Know all this shit recorded. Yeah, motherfucker.
Over.
Now Breeze.
Yeah.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They could duck under a nigga tag on this.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB. QB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion.
They call that on the
offense. Could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Like, as far as what they could do, this is the best one yet.
You're good. Right forward, ready.
Again, it's
I swear that the NFL need challenge flags for some shit like that. Oh, yeah,
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but now it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up
on the
competitive mode. Sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes you can't. You can't
when he delivers the ball.
The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes it goes to the booth, but you can before then.
Again has it complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah,
what happens though, you don't want to call timeout when you're trying to do that shit because you anxious, you hit the wrong button, that's a wrap.
Right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Franchise mode will be tight if they let us bring back the old school players.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Oh, you good?
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Oh, yeah, you can. That's right. I remember. Yeah, you can do that. That's right.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
And I was thinking you never had that NCAA was liable until the kick off on Monday.
I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
I don't want to play them.
Nice touch, cold-blooded, too. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And an end to run. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 65 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You need to ask with them. They really need to stay out of trouble.
Ready? 95-56. 48. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
On play action. Now Breeze. He's going to fire this thing deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
So, man, what's your zip code? Mel, what's your zip code?
13.
Zip code. Zip code.
48 months. Watch the car.
73058. 038.
Now Breeze. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
To throw is Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
Oh, that was right there. That bitch just
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like. Man, you ain't got to lead me all the time, baby. Like, put that bitch in my mouth.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. This is caught by Gill. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On first and 10, here's Breeze.
That bitch ain't been able to catch
Xavier Woods with a pick.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Nigga scrambling, trying to cut across the middle, nigga on his back.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Elliott running right. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
This is Elliott. Powers through, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays.
But I like it. That step on wasn't effective at all.
Now it's Morris. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. On second down now, it's Elliott. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now this is a big third down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
I like what I'm seeing from the Jets, bro.
You got a chance with that boy over there at that running back position.
And Jason Garrett's going to lead the offense on the field. They're going to go for it here on 4.
Who you ball play for? I tell you.
Running with Elliott.
Oh, look at this shit. Look, why he galloping like that? Bitch, fucking run.
And they'll take
this nigga wasn't even running after him, dog. He was strapping.
Ezekiel Elliott, 39 yards. And the Cowboys.
Dog, you see how that motherfucker was just strapping, dog? I'm sitting up here trying to tackle this bitch.
The Cowboys have to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Hey, you ready? Right there, 54 Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
I think he's better. As long as he goes on there.
Mike's by four. Hey, Delta.
You can take it with you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Yeah, he sure can.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
But he can't do that till the game is out of reach.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. Breeze now. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's why niggas don't be wanting to play for money.
Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Madden, you got
3rd and long now after the sack, and Breeze and the Saints up against it here.
Hey, easy.
What? No.
36. 54.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Breeze to throw for it on 4. And Gibbs got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Breeze. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Get out there going, get that bitch.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final try here for Breeze. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? Bro. No, it's incomplete. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
That's why I'm saying, and it makes sense, bro, because everybody I played online except for twice been playing with the Cowboys. I hear you.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else.
So you say you playing, right?
Fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Yeah, one in the icon.
I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I step like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from pay their bills, they can't get it by themselves.
That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Been a fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
What's up?
You got your nappy head ass on the chat last night.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy.
That's right, bitch. I'll tell the truth, bitch. For telling the truth, I'm a hoe for telling the truth. Well, then I guess, look, I'm guilty as charged, bitch. Yeah, just like you, bitch. Always going soft, bitch. Yeah, not at that point in time. Just like you, bitch.
I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
We don't want to talk about that shit. I know he said he wants smoke, but bro, man, this guy here, dog, you down bad.
I ain't down bad, you down bad.
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the lines in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a bind in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here.
All right.
He the only reason why do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me
That's when you was 50 Cent, bitch.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Carlson now to kick this one away.
How can I help you today? How may I assist you?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Stop, 180. Man, we gotta get this stop here, D.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Wide open, it's Allen complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And some room to maneuver. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 47 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 22. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And that bitch still.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Carr. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Fuck.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
6-18.
To throw his Carr. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trevor Williams was shot out of a cannon there on the corner blitz.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He's going to look deep down the field. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's King. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
First down, Chargers.
Now Gordon on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Allen's got it over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll run on first down. Gordon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. To Gordon out left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, it's Gordon. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Now 3rd down and long.
Now! 57! 180! 180! We're good, we're good! 180! Express! Let's go, right here! 57 to Mike!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Jerry Tillery in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return, it's King. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 22-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
The Chargers first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Rivers. And caught right side, Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Stop your whining.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Down. 185. Watch us. Easy. Kill. Watch us slap.
From the 36, Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Carr to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, I threw that ball, man.
Gets to him again.
The fuck out of here.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First half in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Got a 2nd half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
What? All right now. He probably on the phone.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Monday, down. You ready? Go team. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Watch the safety creep. Hey, watch it, watch it. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Go team, spill.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Just trying to get the ball back, bro. Ain't nothing.
Set, green 80, green 80. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey,
now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They go play action. Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Okay, he said, all right, enough is enough. The ball has been played with too much, and now it's a false plan. Ether coming soon.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Carr now to throw. Steps away to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Carr. Over the middle here to Wilson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Hunter Renfrow, 43 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mike, stay there. Stay there. 190. Come on.
On 2nd and 9. Rivers trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stay 180! Black 15!
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rivers. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Harris now to return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Sponge. No. Out. SOS. Lie down. SOS. Later, 9.
Now Carr.
Oh,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown.
Good shit, nigga.
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Back to throw. Gordon. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
29. 58, boy, 58, 58, Mike.
Now Carr.
Blitz
coming, and down he goes. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Carr. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Express.
It comes to me, it's me. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
5. Well done, though. Check 20. White. That's it.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. Finding room at the 30. Wilson snags it left side. And finally down at the 41-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. To throw his Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Wait. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. Let's go, defense. Let's get out that field.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trevor Williams with a pick. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That's a takeaway. That's a takeaway. That's how defense scores points.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Bill 180, black 15. It's just me.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. On the crossing route, complete. That's Allen. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as he'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Raiders on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Bravo! 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Hey, box truck. Ready to run.
Carr going to go on 4th down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa. And it looks like the Chargers are going to win this thing. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Black 11!
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Carr. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
180, 390. Defense wins championships, baby.
following the interception here. Rivers. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory.
Shit. You want to run it back or what?
Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge.
Sure.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Shit, what you playing online, eh?
With the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats to the